We are 7 seasons into this series, and we are coming off 3 straight final sweeps, a three-peat from 2028 to 2030. And now we are entering the turn of a new decade here at the start of year 8 with this team. 2 new teams have joined the NBA this season, and we made several roster moves after our three-peats. We lost several players like Lou Dort, Clint Capella, Josh Green, Cole Anthony. We replaced them with Ochai Agbaji, Achua, Wendell Moore. Wilson Towns will play the entire year, hopefully, in the NBA this season. We signed Charles Bassey to a 1-year contract, and we also brought back Liddell, Ryan Rollins, a couple other players as well, but mostly we kept around this core, like Mac Boyd, Kuminga, Jalen Duren, Matthew Rhodes, and Jovanovic. And Matthew Rhodes will be starting this year, hopefully all of it, but we'll see what happens, because we are going to play Mac Boyd at the 2 spot, so Rhodes will come in at the 4 instead. So our starting 5 is going to be pretty damn good once again. And the people have spoken. The top comment said that they like the long wavy hairstyle for Jovanovic, so that is exactly what he's rocking moving forward, unless you guys want to see something different. Meanwhile, for Matthew Rhodes, I took away his soul patch or chin beard. I just gave him a regular kind of stubble beard instead, because, not gonna lie, his previous quote-unquote beard was not very good. And without further ado, this is your new alternate uniform for the Neptunes. Let me know your thoughts down below on what you think about it. I'm a pretty big fan, especially of the colors and the logo. For those who don't know, which is probably every single person watching, this logo is actually where I got the original idea to make this franchise and this team. The logo was originally going to be used for either a minor league or a just amateur baseball team, I believe, in Virginia Beach, but then they ended up not making that team. They had all the logos ready for it, and this was one of them, so that's where I got the original idea from for this team. And one last thing before we start this game, with Rhodes starting and Boyd at shooting guard, 4 out of our 5 starters are perfect system matches now, and we have a 4.5-star system proficiency, which I've never seen before. And as we saw last episode, these are 2 of the top 6 teams that are going to be considered contenders going into this season, so should be a good game, I hope. Without further ado, everybody, here we go in year number 8. The year tips off here at the Paycom Center, taking on the OKC Thunder. Hoping for a really close game here in this one. SGA backing down Jovanovic on the very first play. Picks up his dribble and misses the shots. Rhodes pulls down the miss. Nice pass to Kuminga. He hangs on to it, but he also puts too much under it. We are rocking a brand new playbook, and again, we're not going to add any custom plays. We're probably not going to change the playbook either, so we're going to be most likely stuck with this one for the entire season, no matter what happens. Alexander trying to go right at Jovanovic again, one-on-one, but Jovanovic jars it loose and picks up a steal. Jovanovic rounds a couple of off-ball screens from the elbow. Good to open the scoring in year number 8. Around the screen, Alexander. 0 for 2. Splitting defenders, Jovanovic draws the foul. First against Donald Woods. First free throw online. Number 3 doing all the scoring so far here in this one. And 2 for 2. Out of the screen, Alexander goes the other way, gets inside, and Rhodes just got cooked baseline. In the paint, a mismatch, and now a double team. Good pass out. Jovanovic in the corner has all 7 to start our season. Off-ball screens for Chet. Gotta watch out for his three-point shooting. That one's no good, though. McDaniels jarred it loose. And Kuminga coughs it up, but Boyd almost stole it back. He'll stay with OKC. Porzingis down low. Rhodes with a good stop. Really good shot contest. Boyd lobs it. And Porzingis was not even looking at that one, but still got a hand on it. Up to Holmgren on the other end. Bucket and foul. Jovanovic called for his first. The free throw from Chet is no good. Up to Kuminga. Good pass up ahead. Open shots. Got to hit that one next time. Off the screen from Porzingis. Going right at Kuminga. And now he's called for a foul. Another and one opportunity for the Thunder. And McDaniels ties the game. How did Boyd just get that? His first bucket comes on a wild pass. Over Jovanovic. Alexander off to a slow start here. Duren going right at the rim, but Holmgren blocks the shot. That was perfect on-ball defense right there. Holmgren hands it off to Porzingis. At Rhodes stops him again. Some solid paint defense early on in his new starting role. Boyd almost had the open shot, but instead Jalen Duren turns the ball over off the bad screen. Down low. Porzingis trying again. This time it's online. Nice cut by Kuminga to put us back in front. Boyd on the assist. McDaniels waiting, finding Porzingis on the cut, and he scores again. There's a path opening up. Boyd with the lob up to Jalen Duren. What a feed. Nice screen for SGA. Back to Holmgren. Working on Jalen Duren, and that's a late foul call. But it is his second. More free throws for the Thunder. First one up and good for Chet. Played 81 of 82 games last season. Averaged just over 18 points per game and just below 12 rebounds. Wilson Towns in the game for the first time since he was sent down to the G League last season. And also our first action for Wendell Moore. As Boyd turns the ball over. Screen from Chet. Open shot this time. SGA knocks it down. The Thunder take the lead. And turned over by Boyd. Towns couldn't get to the pass in time. Holmgren gets the offensive rebound, and it's now a two-possession lead. Towns waiting. Good cross-court pass to Boyd. The three won't go. Duren tips it up, but Woods ends up with the ball. Nice pass. Holmgren given space. Luckily, it's no good. Using the screen. Wilson Towns knocks down the triple. His first shot up and in his new season. Love to see that for not the rookie anymore, but for a young point guard. And a feed. Porzingis down low. Boyd's on him. He gets back down, and Porzingis having a rough time finishing at the rim early on. But it will stay with the Thunder. Shot clock under 5, and Towns cuts off the pass. Up to Mac Boyd against Daniels, double clutching and missing the shot. Gotta finish that one next time, man. But he's a really good defender. SGA slipping inside to lay it in. 4-point deficits. Towns hesitates and thought he had McDaniels backing up, but instead it's a rejection. Shot clock under 5. Holmgren throws it up and in. And we just had a backcourt violation out of a timeout. Jarred loose, but they never really took possession of it, so it's a backcourt violation. Thunder take over. 2:45 to go here in the first quarter. Offense has definitely slowed down for us these last several minutes after a decent start. This is Bobby May in the game. And he scores at the rim off Wendell Moore. 24-16, OKC in front. Good on-ball defense. Towns pulls up and hits the shot anyways. Screen comes up. The shot. No, it's a pass to Holmgren. He left it short. High ball screen from Duran. Towns. Beautiful bounce pass back to him. And he draws the first foul on Lawrence Blackwell, who has just checked in for OKC off the bench. First free throw, no good. Boyd's going to check out here, so in comes Precious Achiuwa. Nice cut. SGA got behind the defense as he's back in the game to close this first quarter. Nice cut by Agbaji. Should be a good shot. You got to make that one. Screen from Blackwell. Alexander passes back to him. Achiuwa picks him up and gets another stop inside. And Anunoby with the pass. Extra one from Jovanovic to Agbaji in the corner. One-on-one. Yotis Alexander just throws it up. He has made some good plays, but has not been super efficient. Another pull-up. Quick three, and Anunoby doesn't go. They'll have the last shot here in the quarter. Only 22 points for your Neptunes. A stop here would be nice. SGA pulls up and bricks it. 26-22 through one. Start of the second quarter. Got Jovanovic out there with Ochai Agbaji, Matthew Rhodes, Charles Bassey, and Wendell Moore. But that was our 7th turnover right there. Lob for Bobby May in transition. What a pass by SGA. Not how you want to start the quarter if you're Virginia Beach. What was that pass from Moore? It's had some really questionable turnovers here. It's number 8. That one goes out of bounds, deflected by Jovanovic. Nice pass, top of the key. SGA hits the shot. 9-point Thunder lead. Shot clock counting down. Got to find a shot here. Decent look. Jovanovic can't knock it down, though. Got to find some offensive rhythm here. Agbaji picks up a steal. We get it right back. Agbaji cuts again. From the elbow, swatted out of bounds by May. Rhodes gets the feed in the corner, but can't knock it down, despite no real shot contests. Right to the rack. SGA. No good again. He's been taking so many shots. Luckily has not been hitting too many of them. Agbaji misses the pull-up. Gregory, quick shot on the other end. No good. Lane opens up. Agbaji draws the foul on Frazier. I like seeing somebody else besides Jovanovic be aggressive here, especially when Boyd's not on the courts. So Agbaji right now filling that role. First free throw up and good. And Agbaji will give us our first points here in the quarter. Screen comes up. Right to the rim. Blocked out of bounds. Charles Bassey with the rejection. Off the inbound pass. SGA gets the feed from Frazier and knocks it down. Pick and roll. Bassey wide open at the rim. Another cut. Alexander getting the ball almost every time down the court. And now he is picking up some steam. 35-26. Gotta get some stops and some buckets here. There's a cut. Jovanovic doesn't pass back out, and he was blocked by Blackwell. Inside, over Kuminga, no good. We almost turned the ball over, Jesus. Gotta be way more careful with the ball here. Down the lane, push shot up and good over 2 defenders. Top of the key, screen comes up. The pull-up is good from Bobby May. Man, we just can't get any stops right now. So Boyd and Jalen Duren check back in. Jovanovic, Kuminga, and Rhodes out there. So right now, all 5 starters in the game. The shot drops for Jovanovic. We got 8 so far here in the quarter. And they've got 11. Top of the key. Lacing one from deep. It's Alexander. He's already got 19 points. Kuminga using the screen. Pass back to Duren. Did not time it well. These lobs have been working less and less, it seems, as the series goes on. They got a mismatch down low now. Kuminga comes over to help, but doesn't actually help at all. What was that? Now it's Kuminga the one cutting. Nice pass to Jalen Duren. Good play call. It'd be nice to force some turnovers here soon. Instead, we're caught for another foul. And the bucket is good from Holmgren. Jalen Duren picks up his 3rd. The free throw is good. You've also hardly taken any threes in this game so far. There's an open look for Boyd on cue. Out of the corner, Otis Alexander. Got the switch to Mac Boyd. Got him in the air, but can't finish at the rim. Boyd stuck with him the whole time. And now SGA picks up a foul on the other end, his 2nd. From the elbow. Good from Jovanovic. Boyd another assist. Back within 8 points. Woods. Beats Porzingis. Tough shots. Boyd playing some great defense here in the first half. Oh, he's wide open. He doesn't take the shot, though. Jovanovic pulls the trigger instead. Jalen Duren cleans it up with the jam. Under 4 to play here in the half. The shot is no good from Woods, but Boyd fouled him, so more free throws for OKC. Got Wilson Towns back in the game right now, so Jovanovic gets a rest. Woods, 2 for 2. And off to Boyd, into a 3. Definitely want that one back. That's a pretty good shot. Porzingis, inside over Anunoby, got it. Size mismatch leads to a bucket. We're back down by 10 just like that. Screen off ball for Boyd. Inside, jamming it in. Holmgren too late. Frazier with it, feeding it back to Holmgren. Really good defense by Jalen Duren. Our paint defense has been, honestly, really spectacular. The lob, snatched again. We got to stop trying those. They have not worked at all this game. The pull-up from Woods, no good. Holmgren there on the offensive glass. Pull up again. Towns, 2 for 2 behind the arc. A couple of really nasty pull-ups. Love seeing that. It's back to 7, but every time we get within 2 scores, they go back up by 10. Off the screen. The shot bounces off the rim. And off to Towns. Another pull-up. No good. Frazier taking Towns down low. Nice play. High ball screen. Beautiful pass back to Jalen Duren. Wilson Towns showing off the playmaking ability and the shot-making ability too here in this first half. Nice screen from McDaniels. There's some lag there, but the shot's no good from Porzingis. A chance to close the gap to end the first half, but instead, We give up our 11th turnover of the half. You cannot win or have a lead with that many TOs. Jalen Duren, no, man, no. That can't be the shot, down by 7. Clock under 10. Duren on defense does not even put a hand up. Really? That's how we're going to close the first half? Boyd throws it up. It's blocked. Wow. Horrible way to close this quarter. We've got 11 turnovers. They've scored 20 points off of them. You cannot win doing that. We actually shot better in the first half than them, but again, those turnovers have been extremely costly. We got 11 of them. We averaged like 13 or 14 last season in total per game. So I got to really work on that, and still have not really taken too many threes here in this game. We'll have a few more of them to drop. Low block, backing down Duren. The shot is good from Holmgren. Off the dribble, and blocked from behind. Holmgren with the stuff. The jump shot, good from SGA. What a start to the half for OKC. 13-point game. They've been having some problems finding some wide open looks. And we turn the ball over again. Our 12th of the game, man. Come on. They got the switch. Holmgren lays it in, and we are getting diced up right now. 17 for Chet. SGA still got 19. Have yet to really get Matthew Rhodes too involved either. Kuminga in the corner. Finally, somebody knocks a shot down. What a pass back. But Holmgren can't knock it down. Nice cut by Kuminga. The lob is blocked, but Duren gets it back and throws it in. McDaniel's waiting for a pass to open up. Straight away. Good from Holmgren. Matthew Rhodes with space. Gotta knock that one down, man. Screen comes over. Boyd gets around it. We feed Holmgren down low, and he scores again. He cannot get any open shots to open up right now. And another steal from the Thunder. Porzingis in transition. They've scored 24 points now off of 13 Neptunes turnovers. They have 3 total. We have 10 more. Boyd gets the handoff. Down the lane and fouled by Woods. Woods got to be a bit more aggressive here, because if we're not going to get open looks off ball, he's got to create by himself. First free throw is online. Not fall behind against this OKC team by this much, especially on the road. Holmgren draws a double team. And we almost got a steal, but of course they corral the loose ball. Come on, man. We better get a stop here. Alexander has to shoot. He drew a foul and almost got the buckets. This is brutal. Defense collapsing here in the third quarter, and the offense can't really get going at all. Haven't put together a single good run in this game whatsoever. Long two. Jovanovic hits it. The three from Donald Woods is online. They're just increasing their lead every couple of trips down. 73-55, timeout Neptunes. Do we have it in us to mount a comeback here? Half of the quarter gone. Open three. Kuminga cashes that one. Good answer. Down low. Double team coming. Duren just cannot stop Holmgren at all right now. He scored his last like 4 shot attempts. There's a nice cut. Jovanovic with the buckets. Boyd the assist. Jovanovic right now up to 17 points. Boyd's got 9. Duren's got around 11. They got 2 guys with 20 plus. And SGA's adding to it. This game is getting ugly. Got to make our way back in before this quarter is over. Still plenty of time left. But we keep turning the damn ball over, man. This is awful. Fading away. No good from Porzingis. Thank Christ. Kuminga's got a wide open look again. 2 for 2. Pull up 3. No good from Alexander. 14-point game. I'd love to cut the gap here. Got to put a run together. Need to get Boyd involved. But Wood's playing some solid defense. Kuminga left open again by May, and he's hit 4 threes here in this game. Throwing it up. Another one for Shea. Pull up jumper. Counted for Jovanovic. Now we're just trying to find our offensive rhythm, but need some more defensive stops here. I did say that I could change the matchup, so I might want to put Boyd on Shea instead, and Jovanovic on Donald Woods. We'll see if that will make a difference here, if I want to actually do that. Lane opens up. Kuminga with another shot. What a quarter for him. Porzingis the screen. Holmgren can't finish this time. Jalen Duren finally stops him. Back to Matthew Rhodes, and he tries to lay it in behind the backboard. How many times have we done that these last couple of episodes? Or this last season? Been quite a lot. We're still in this game. Blackwell gets his offensive rebound. Well, not if we can't get stops right there. I mean, we got the stop, allowed the offensive rebound. Now we're down by double digits once again. Just can't have those kinds of buckets. They have some really good rebounders on their team. And we've got some new faces that keep turning the ball over. Come on, man. These are such simple turnovers that we could easily just stop by not horning the ball out for them to just poke out. It's been the issue. They just poke it out. Blackwell draws a double team, and Kuminga gives May all kinds of room. Luckily, no good. Under 90 seconds to go in the quarter. Pull up from Agbaji. Good behind the arc. We're back with an 8 for the first time in a while. Taking a lot more threes here in the quarter as well. But May, once again, left open. What is going on? Off the screen, Kuminga passes back to Bassi. Blackwell called for his second foul. Offense has definitely been better in this third quarter than in either quarter in the first half, but you gotta hit the free throws. Down by this much. 0 for 2, Bassi, really? Come on, man. And now May has another open 3. Come on, guys. That's 3 straight open looks for him for no reason. What's going on here? We're back down by 14. That's just a huge point swing. That's a 5-point swing right there. And now he can't finish that third. He got blocked. My word, what is happening? Towns finally gets it to him. Just seems like every time you think we have life and a chance to go on a little bit of a spurt, they have an answer every time. Holmgren over Rhodes. Can't be stopped. Give me a break. It's 89-75 through 3. A lot of work to be done by your Neptunes. Well, all right, here we go. Start of the fourth quarter. Gonna make a quick defensive change. We are gonna put Boyd on to Shea for now to see if that will help out the defense. But the offense also hasn't been too good. Better in the third quarter, obviously, but still a lot of adjustments that need to be made. But we're gonna try this and see what happens. Off the screen, Frazier at the rim, no good. Bassi, good job to stall him out there, went straight up. Towns throws it up, no good. SGA stuck with them, and Blackwell pulls down the rebound. Not Blackwell, that's somebody else, but OKC got the rebound. Frazier trying to show off the range, that one doesn't drop. A 14-point deficit. Every single shot matters here. Mid-range jumper online from Towns. He has been a much better shooter here in this game than pretty much any game previously in his pro career. They've taken 14 more shots than us, man. I mean, these turnovers have literally been the issue. They just had like their fourth or fifth of the entire game. Rhodes gives it right back. What was that? You had a lane, brother. I don't understand. That was a horrible pass. SGA pulls up. That one's no good. We're getting some stops to open the quarter. Now to put the ball in the hoop. I'd also like to get Boyd involved here. He's trying to shake off Frazier, but has to fire. The shot doesn't go. They give it right back. Boyd jumps the route, or the pass, not the route. This ain't football. Straight away. Boyd got it this time. Another three. No good from Gilgeous-Alexander. They still have yet to score here in the quarter. Let's keep it up. Towns spinning and scoring at the rim. What a game for him in year two. And now stolen. Agbaji pokes it out from behind. Woods can't hang on. The closest it's been in quite some time. Boyd does take a breather. He brought in Agbaji in place of him, so Towns trying to lead the offense right now. And he finds Bassi at the rim. 5-point game just like that. Let's go. Shot clock counting down. Gregory fires a contested shot. Playing some stellar defense to start the fourth quarter. Screen comes up from Charles Bassi. Back to him. They can't stop the pick and roll. But Bassi has got to knock down these free throws. You got to knock down these free throws, buddy. You can't go 0 for 2. First one is good. All right. Boyd, Jalen Duren, Jovanovic back in. Towns did a great job on the court to start this quarter. 8 minutes to go. Bassi 2 for 2 this time. It's a one-score game, folks. Let's go. One-on-one. Here's the matchup that we want. Never mind. Blackwell backdoor to essentially end our 11-0 run. Double team comes up. Bassi with a very late pass to Rhodes, who was wide open in the corner. Double team comes again. Bassi's not really a three-point shooter. Time counting down. Lob for Duren over the top. What a pass. The alley-oop finally worked. Corner screen. Alexander does not take the three. Instead, got the switch to Charles Bassi. Time counting down. May finds Woods. Backdoor again. Just over half of the quarter left. Jovanovic off the glass and in. A tough finish over SGA. He's got 21 points to lead us in scoring. Boyd's only got 12 points on like 4 for 10 shooting right now. 3-point game. Deep three for Gregory. It's good. Gotta find a good shot here. Boyd blocked by Holmgren. Right to SGA on the other end, and he scores. It's back to an 8-point lead, man. Right when we got within one score. Agbaji sees a lane. Good pass to Duran. Gotta lay it in for 2. Right to the rim and foul. Jalen Duran just can't help himself right now, man. 3 in the first half, but now his second half foul here. 30 points for SGA. We're running out of time here to take the lead. Out of the corner, Boyd cuts. Stepping into a shot. How does he miss that? On the elbow. Good from Woods. This guy has been quietly really good for them in this game. It's back to 10. Boyd turns the ball over. Come on, man. He's been responsible for like 6 or 7 turnovers by himself. And now we're on track to lose again. It was 93-90. Now it's not. Duran over Chet with the left hand. Screen off the corner for Alexander. Open 3. It's good. Jovanovic the pull-up. That one's online, but we're not keeping pace right now. Still only 96 points. Over Rhodes. Porzingis. Too much under it. 11-point game, 3 to go. Got to score fast here. Rhodes knocks it down. Porzingis the screen. SGA. No good this time. The door is still open, but it's going to close soon. Boyd hop-stepping through the lane. He got his own miss back. Jovanovic passed up the second chance 3. Instead, he almost turns the ball over. They have deflected so many passes, man. It's actually insane. Boyd for 3. Big shots. It's back to 6. We got to get a stop. We absolutely have to have a stop. It's crucial right now to the winning efforts. Woods out of a shot to Alexander, and he's got the switch, but he can't lay it in. Kuminga has a lane to Duran. Don't shoot this. He does. It's no good, but he got it back. Now the screen for Rhodes. He attacks. Great kick out. Jovanovic misses the shot, but Duran gets it back again. We're giving ourselves a real chance here, but gotta make these shots. Boyd for Duran on the lob. What a play. Can the Neptunes rally? Alexander, one-on-one against Boyd. What a lay-in. 60 seconds left. Backdoor. Jalen Duran fouled from behind. I would have rather taken the bucket, but that's why they fouled. Duran misses the first. Oh, man. That's such a huge miss, man. Now we're going to have to hit a 3. Or 2 threes, really, to win this game, plus 2 stops. Ah, it's a crucial miss, man. Free throws, turnovers, all the usual suspects are about to lead us to the L. Unless we put together a miracle ending. And there's the start of it. Turnover from Alexander. Down by 5 with the ball. Gotta score fast. You cannot take too long here on this possession. Quick shot for Rhodes. That wasn't the right one. Why did he pull the trigger there? That was a contested 3 all day long with Porzingis of all people in his face. We almost poke it out. No, we do poke it out, but it's not stolen, man. How many times has that happened here in this game? A couple times here in the 4th. Now they've got free throws because we just can't help ourselves. Free throw up and good. MVP chance for Shea. 2 for 2. This game is nearly out of reach. Jovanovic taking his time here. Boyd's open in the corner. Wide open 3. Is it too late? Maybe so. 22 seconds left. We have to foul. They'll get some more free throws. It's going to be just doing this until the game's over, it feels like. Free throws are once again good. This could be our last shot here of the game. Boyd, the mid-range jumper up and in for his 19th and 20th points. 4-point game. But can't be trading 2 free throws for mid-range jumpers. You're trying to come back and win. Just letting SGA get near to 40, of course. Never like seeing that against our defense. Minga, the quick 3. No good. We're going to foul one more time. Jalen Duren's done with 20 points. That was his 6th foul. Free throw up and good. And to end the game, SGA knocks it down. This game is now fully out of reach, and the Thunder are going to take opening nights here in year number 8 to spoil the start of a new era for the Neptunes, coming off of 3 peats. Instead, we start our season 0-1 in a close loss. And he does end up dropping 44 on us. Awesome. A lot of those were free throws, especially, but 14 for 27 from the field for Godis Alexander. Holmgren, 26 points, 4 steals, 3 blocks, 11 for 17. Really struggled playing defense on him. Porzingis ends up shooting pretty well. Bobby May, 5 for 6 off the bench. I mean, yeah, we just played poor defense, simply put. That was a big reason why we lost this game. But also, we turned the ball over 17 times, 10 more than the Thunder. You can't win doing that. Especially when your best player goes 7 for 17 from the field, taking the most shots on the team. It got to be better, Boyd. It was, I mean, he wasn't bad. But if he shoots better, then we probably win this game. I thought Jalen Duren played well. 20 and 12 for him. Wilson Towns off the bench was a big spark for the offense. But Matthew Rhodes, 1 for 5, a couple of questionable shots for him. Only 2 points in his first start of the season, which is not what you want to see from somebody that you would hope to get a lot more involved. And Wendell Moore had no shot attempts in 9 minutes, and Anunoby only had 1. So how do we get these guys more involved? If you look at our playbook, we've got only 7 3-point plays, 2 mid-range plays, 2 cutter plays, but then 23 pick-and-roll plays. So I guess what we can do here is probably just give out some more priority assignments for pick-and-roll assignments, because that would obviously lead to more pick-and-roll plays and would lead to more shots, because that's our most prominent play. So maybe for Boyd, we take off cutter and instead make PNR ball handler the top one for him, or maybe PNR wing or something. So let's change up this a little bit, because he was barely involved in the offense in that first half. And also, I think we got to give this guy some 3-point plays. He's obviously one of our best 3-point shooters and one of the best across the entire NBA. So he needs some more 3-point plays. In fact, I'm going to get rid of the handoff receiver and put 3-point as that one instead, because he's so good at those. I'll take off cutter, replace that with PNR ball handler, and then priority 4, we can make this maybe PNR roll man perhaps, and see if that will get him some good looks in the paints. And then for somebody else, who else are we worried about? Agbaji, I thought, had some good looks, but he is also a good 3-point shooter. I feel comfortable getting him some 3-point looks. And then Wendell Moore. I think these are fine for him for now. It's been one game, so I want to see more variety in plays. I think we can stick with this for now. I think for our next game, I want to get us to this November game against the Honolulu Breeze to try and watch that game. Then we can move on into the meat of the season before we get into around the All-Star break. So we're going to sim about a month. We'll check some of the box scores if there are close games, but might just look at the overall stats because that will take us a while to get through. And after just our second game of the season, Jovanovic is hurt. Come on, man. Not this early. With the Jovanovic out, I want to get a bit creative here. And we're going to start Mac Boyd now as the point guard. And Anobi comes in as the starting shooting guard. And we're going to give Ryan Rollins about 5 minutes off the bench. While Wilson Towns goes up to 24 with a couple of really big stretches as the point guard. While we give Agbaji 21 minutes off the bench behind Anunoby. So there you go. We get Jovanovic back 3 games later, so we're going to go back to our old lineup. Simming is complete, and we enter November 28th with an 11-5 record, which has us 4th in the conference, a game and a half back from the Raptors, who are 14-5 to start their season. We are 7-3 in our last 10, averaging about 124 points per game, but we're coming off in 2 of our last 4 games. 1-score L's against the Wizards. Not what you want to see from our team, but we had a couple of nice games here against the Nets. We won that game by 4. Walton drops 27, but Boyd drops 26, 12, and 6. A lot of guys in double figures for us. Against the Lakers, we blew these guys out, dropping 146 behind 37 for Matthew Rhodes and 33 for Jonathan Kuminga. And 29 from Wilson Towns. A very different big 3 than we're used to. And this was without Jovanovic, and Boyd was playing point guard. So, yeah. And also a big win against the Magic. Matthew Rhodes, another big day, with Boyd 1 assist shy of a triple-double. Then we lost against the Nuggets, who are also right now 11-5. Boyd 15 points. Matthew Rhodes is simming extremely well here. We end up beating the Kings 166-101. The Kings are off to a 5-13 start. They're struggling here. Doncic drops 29. Boyd drops a 50-point triple-double. 51, 10, and 12. Kuminga 38 points on 15 for 20 shooting. Jovanovic with a big day. What a game for Mac Boyd. That's his first real big game of the season. Close win here against the Suns, who are also off to a very cold start. Another good day for Mac Boyd. Matthew Rhodes, hoping for... I would like Rhodes to be doing this while I'm watching, obviously. That would be nice. 27 for Boyd here. Rhodes and Jovanovic both get 20+ against the Timberwolves. And then the first close loss here against the Wizards. 33 for Jarris Walker. Rhodes had 37. This guy is all over the place. 24 for Boyd. Jovanovic 4 for 14 here in this game. Wilson Towns 2 for 10. And then the second loss against the Wizards. Mike Conley drops 21 to lead the way. Mac Boyd 38. Rhodes 23. I don't think we should have lost this game. Let's wrap up by going over some team stats. Looks like Mac Boyd is averaging about 29, 7, and 6 so far this year. Definitely a bit below what he was doing last season, obviously. So let's take a look at his stats. Might have already passed them. Career stats. Compared to last year, rebounds are down, points are down, assists are slightly up, but steals and blocks are also down. He's also shooting only 35% to start the season from downtown, which is way lower than his previous couple of seasons. So got to really hope for Mac Boyd to get on track there, because that will increase his scoring as well. Matthew Rhodes has actually taken over as our second best scorer, averaging 21 points per game in the starting role, shooting 50% from the field, 43% behind the arc. Kuminga is shooting even better in both areas, averaging 19 points per game, while Jovanovic also shooting lights out. We got 3 players now averaging pretty much what Jovanovic by himself was doing last year and the year prior to that. Before this, it was Boyd around, 35, Jovanovic at around 19, 20, and then Kuminga around 16 or 17. But now it is more well-balanced, which I think is better for our team. But you do want Boyd to get better from behind the arc after these first 16 games or so. Jalen Duren still averaging what he is used to averaging, but got to lower those 3-point attempts. And how about Wilson Towns? Shooting 45% so far, 9.3 points per game. Thought he's really stepped into the Cole Anthony role pretty well, I'd say. Needs to work on the passing a little bit, but that will come in time. Agbaji shooting 40% behind the arc. Anunoby, pretty similar numbers, but Wendell Moore is not shooting very well in 14 minutes per game. So looking for him to shoot better. And that's pretty much it. Charles Bassey has been okay. 4.8 rebounds in 15 minutes, shooting 62%. Can't really complain there. And then lastly, league leaders. Right now, it is Scoot Henderson leading all scorers per game. But Wembanyama averaging right now 32, 13, and just below 4 assists. So he's definitely the front runner right now for MVP, if there were to be a front runner right now this early. Boyd right now, number 6 in scoring. So definitely a bit lower than we're used to for him, but I imagine that he will pull his numbers up in time. Ramirez is playing pretty well over here in Honolulu. And that is who we're going to face next time around, folks. Their lineup looks like this. It's not very good. They're only 4-12. They're bottom of their conference, or just outside of the bottom. But should be a fun game facing one of our former players. I'll show their uniforms real quick if I can. So these, right now, these pink/purple ones are their away ones, I believe. These are their statement uniforms. So I guess they don't have a third uniform. So this is their home uniform, this white one, and this one is their away uniform. So there you go. We're going to wrap things up there, folks. We are coming off a loss. We lost our opening day game against the Thunder, obviously, and we find ourselves, I guess, now 1 game back from the Raptors, with the Pistons, Pacers, and Cavaliers all off to some pretty solid starts as well. We will get deeper into Year 8 next time. I'll see you guys there. Peace out.